Today on my channel, Planner Friends, I'm going to talk about why I don't choose a word of the year. I'm going to talk about my phrase last year, which was be the light, why I choose a phrase, and hopefully inspire you in your own quest for either a word of the year or a phrase of the year, etc. So stay tuned. Hello Planner Friends, welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you for taking your time. Time is our most valuable resource. Thank you for taking your time and spending it with me. So today I want to talk a little bit about this idea of the word of the year, which has, I don't know, 5 or 6 years it's been a thing, right? At least. And I want to share with you why I don't choose a word of the year. And my rationale behind it. So let's get into it. If you're new, you're welcome to subscribe and tap the notification bell. If you're a subscriber, thank you. Thank you for being here. If you're not a subscriber, thank you for taking time to stop by my channel. I hope you join our little community. So let's talk word of the year. I'm always transparent, okay, with you on this channel because I feel I have to be. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it authentically. I'm going to lean into who I am and who I'm not. So I was part of different marketing groups, and you know what, I'm going to move some of these as we talk. I had bought into the whole word of the year thing. Now, when I say bought into it, I'm talking about my own opinion. I'm not talking about you, whether this works for you or not, because what I can tell you is it didn't work for me. I would pick a word that sounded really good, rise, shine, whatever I picked, and no lie. By February, March, I was like, what was my word? What did I pick? I forget, because it didn't come from deep within me. And what I realized, I walked away from the whole thing entirely. Then I realized I needed more than one word. So what I did in 2023, I decided to create a phrase. And if you've been following me, you know I created the phrase, be the light. These were cards I would make. I used to use these personal planners. I am never giving this one up. Someday again, I'm sure I'll use them. I'm petting it. This is a gorgeous Filofax croc. They don't make this color anymore. Anyway, I wanted a phrase that would capture me going through the year, that I could return to again and again, that had some meaning for me and that really resonated, and that in my, I don't know, days of struggle, because we all have days of struggle. In the days of struggle, I wanted to know what my compass was, if that makes sense. So I have been doing a great deal of thinking, obviously, because you see these videos popping up. I am an avid YouTube watcher, not just a creator. And I follow a variety of people. And so I wanted to create a phrase again for the year. And I've given this a lot of thought, thinking, research, and I want to create today a little spot. This planner will not be the planner I start in 2024. Good Lord. Sounds funny saying that, doesn't it? This is, though, the same brand, the same size. So I want to create it today so I have it ready to go for when I switch over to that planner. So I thought we could do a little paper crafting, and I can talk to you about what I am still thinking about this phrase. Lest you think I have it all together, you'd be seriously mistaken. I do not. Okay, so what I want to use is this. I've been using this a lot lately. It's a pad I got from Hobby Lobby, and I love the antique vintageness of it. And I just ordered some antique vintagey printables that were really inexpensive that I'm going to incorporate in my planner in January. So I want to pick out something in here that's a little bit of pink, a little bit of vintage. I use this for my Advent project. So let me see here what I'm looking at, these designs to try to eliminate. So no, 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 no. I need to eliminate and then focus. No, No, I already used that, so that pretty much no. Don't want that one. Don't feel like it's the world. Maybe this one or this one. These two are looking really good to me right now. Maybe this one, depending how dark it is. So let's go and see what we've got here. We've got this one. Oh wait, did I pick that one? I don't know that I picked that one. Good grief. All right, so there's this one, which is kind of newspapery. That's actually kind of cute, isn't it? I like the way the edges are done. That's, ha. Okay, there's this one. No, it's too busy for me. I do like this one. Did I miss this one? I don't know, but I do like it. No, I do a lot of butterflies. I'm gonna not do that. This one's pretty too, isn't it? But no, I think we'll skip the cards. It's cute though. Note of the world. No, I used that one. No. That one's really pretty too, isn't it? It's really pretty. And again, I like the vintage kind of, they made the edges a bit distressed. I think that's really cute. Oh, that's pretty too, isn't it? Oh, it does have the butterflies. It is a little bit busy though. Oh heck, you know, I do come on here with an idea of what I'm going to do, but I never have it nailed down completely because I like to create with you. And you know what? We're going to go with this one, I think. So first off, what I need to do is I need to measure this out. And by the way, this back here is not patterned. It's just single-sided, but that's okay. We'll work together on this and so forth. So I've got all this stuff here on my desk. I don't know why. I'm going to outline these, and I always use a yellow pencil so I can see them. I'm going to make them larger than they need to be because then I can cut them down. So these are larger, which is why I picked them. Just some cards I have laying around that I've used before. And the basic idea is to just, whoops. Yeah, and I'm going to put a second one here. So basically once I start on that, I can, all right, let me grab my cutter and cut this out. Okay, I always cut off camera because I have some visual challenges and I don't want that to, well, you get what I'm saying. So I think what I'll do is put it in here like this. So I need to make sure that this is gonna fit. So we're gonna cut it a little bit more. So let me see here. I need this to be on the top. How am I gonna do that? I'll do it like this. That's how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna remeasure here and try to recut. I wanted to make sure I worked from a larger space. So we got it right there, and we're gonna do this here. Paper crafting is fun, but if you're blind as a bat, it's not always. I'm gonna try to do this with some scissors. Hopefully I can get this. And if it's a little small, it's okay. I just don't, yeah, I don't know how straight that is. As I said, I have some visual challenges, friends. So let's see how this is gonna slide into here. These are just, I had picked up a while ago, folders off of Amazon. Okay, we need this a little bit tighter, just slightly. I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna do this. Try it again. Hopefully it works. Maybe it's working now. Yes, it is. Slide it in. Ooh, come on. It's like watching paint dry, right? All right, let me get it in there. Okay, so we do have a little bit of overlap. So I just folded this up so I know where to cut it, right? Getting there. We are getting there, friends. I don't like cutting on camera. Let me go slowly. Okay. So I think we have the top side done, hopefully. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, good. It's a little, oh no, that's good. I actually like that. That's pretty. And I actually like the newsprint background, oddly enough. So now with this, I want to put this edge here, and then I'm going to put this edge here, if that makes sense to you. So I'm going to come off of camera for a minute and measure and so forth. Okay, so it's not totally perfect, but I like the way it looks. And of course, I'm going to have to come up with stuff for the back. So now I've got to figure out how I want to put the wording for my phrase of the year on here. And part of me wishes I had some distressed oxides that make it look like vintage. I don't. But that you could use cardstock and then create like a vintagey look. I may bring out some cardstock to put on here. I'm not entirely sure. So let me play with this a bit. Okay, so I did some experimenting, and what I came up with was I'm using this Distress Oxide in Kitsch Flamingo and then this Archival ink in Orange Blossom. And you can see it's not quite vintagey, but pretty close. Whoops, so I figured I could do these two with you. And I'm laying the pink down first. At least I've got an idea of what I'm doing, so that helps. But yeah. So let me talk a little bit about my phrase and why this is really important to me. I felt like one word just didn't express enough of who I am and what I want out of a year. And over again, I returned to this phrase, be the light. It just kept coming back, and I really held on to it. And as I said, through some difficulties, we all have difficulties. Even if you're in a good season and things are going well, there are days that are just simply going to be more difficult. And that phrase gave me hope. It was joyous to me. So that's partially why I wanted to do it again. It resonated, it worked. And so to help myself along, I went through so many biblical passages. I wanted to stick with something regarding light. I thought of joy as a word to pivot off of. And of course, I looked at different passages in the Bible. Now, don't think that I'm a scholar here on that. I simply looked up on my YouVersion Bible app. You put a word in and you can see find what you're looking for. Okay, hold on here. Let me clean up. So I went into my YouVersion Bible app, and starting with Genesis 1:4, and God saw that light was good, and God separated the light from the dark. Psalm 27:1, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalm 119:105, your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. And I like that one a lot. And then, of course, you go through Matthew, John, 1 John, and there's verse after verse, John 8:12. Again, Jesus spoke to them. I am the light of I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have light of life. John 1:5. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. These are all from my old King James Bible. And then there's Matthew, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. So I thought long and hard. If we walk in the light, as He is the light, we have fellowship with one another. So what I have decided for my phrase of the year, and I've switched this in case you didn't notice, I did switch the order of this, is going to be walk in light. Instead of being the light, I'm going to walk in the light, much like this says, let your light shine. If we walk in the light as He is the light, we have fellowship with one another. That really, I thought about light over darkness. I thought about all kinds of phrases, and then that's what I came with, because walking means you're moving forward. And I wanted something to encompass dealing with anxiety while moving forward. Does that make sense to you? I hope it does. So walk in light is going to be my phrase this year. Okay, so here it is. I stamped walk, I stamped in, and then I used some old Felicity Jane letters I still have lying around, and I flipped this around so this would be on the bottom. I originally thought it was going to be on the top, but walk in light, and that is my phrase of the year for 2024. I'm excited about this. I hope you'll walk with me, and I hope that we can, work together in some way in this world to continue on the path of goodness and God's love and mercy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this with me. I really appreciate you again. I know I say that a lot because it's the truth. Have a blessed week, Planner friends. Bye now.